I'm Sławek, I'm a story writer in the Flying Wild Hog, and I wrote half of the story for the Shadow Warrior.
My name is Pawel, and I started as a QA specialist actually, and then I transferred to design. Well, I'm very interested in martial arts and that kind of stuff, so since we have Shadow Warrior, which is like not only fast-paced shooter, but also katana plays a major role in the game.
So it's very interesting setting, something you don't see very often these days in the era of post-apocalyptic shooters with a lot of cover, chest-high walls and things like that. It's a vibrant world of colors and Asian architecture. We thought it would be great to bring it back, renewed, reimagined.
We knew that we cannot reimagine Shadow Warrior exactly how it was back in the days. I mean, that game, it wouldn't fly by today's standards. So we knew that we have at the same time to maintain that old school feeling, especially when it comes to shooting. So, well, it is action-packed, there is a lot of violence. I mean, you can't have Shadow Warrior with that kind of features. If you want to go totally old school, you can pick firearms and you have this old school shooter. If you want to have this more tactical approach for the game, you can have it with a sword. It's a weapon that you can really complete full game with it. It's a very powerful weapon.
We've got tons of powerful weapons, like for instance, the revolver, which you can use as a precise weapon or John Wayne style, Western style.
Yeah, but we don't have favorite, firearm. I mean, it's like there's a katana and there's like firearms. So there are these two factors and they blend with each other perfectly.
And the choice of weapons is very important for the game. You have weapons for crowd control, and you have weapons for more precise shooting, and for bigger enemies and for smaller enemies. My favorite is crossbow, for instance.
And in addition to original Shadow Warrior, what new could we bring here is it was actually the story. I mean, if you remember the original Shadow Warrior, there was basically none of the story. We knew that there's Slawomir, he's like this bodyguard for Zilla, and there's the demon invasion, and that's it. So, the guys, Sławek and Jan, our second writer, they made something great. I mean, because the game is. I think the fans wouldn't expect that kind of game has also that deeper story to it. It's a lot of fun. I mean, the dialogues are there. The crazy one-liners are there. So of course it's not as cheesy as the original, but the humor is still there, and it's told through one-liners, through wonderful dialogue lines, and a great story. And it makes it more interesting than most of the FPS games on the market.